Hi, everybody. Today we're going to talk a little bit about saving options in Excel. And if you're familiar with the rest of the Microsoft package, some of this is going to be a review, some of this is new for you. When I want to save something, the first thing I'm going to do is hit File, Save As. And this gives me some options. First of all, I can save as, rename it. I can download a copy to my computer, or I can download it as an ODS. And some of you have seen this and didn't know what it was. That simply stands for Open Document Spreadsheet. And I'm going to start with that and click to download. And sometimes this takes a few minutes, sometimes it doesn't take any longer time. But if you will notice, as I am looking at this, I'm going to open it up. The extension is different. Now this automatically opens in my truncated version, or excuse me, in my downloaded version instead of the one online. It is going to look very similar to my original one, but it is slightly different, okay? The open document spreadsheet is an open source, meaning when you save it as that, it can be opened in other spreadsheet packages. Google Sheets, Apache, I'm trying to think of other ones. But this open source allows you to take that work and save the majority of it in a way you can open in other pieces. But the extension is going to be different. It's going to be at the end of your file, .ods. And that simply stands for Open Document Spreadsheet. If you are sharing your work with people and you are unsure what they have, it's not a bad idea to share it as an ODS so that it's easier for them to open up and manipulate. You'll notice that my table looks different and things like that, but the base information is going to be the same. Another option was under print. So saving something as a PDF, which is a printable document format, is going to save it in a way that it will look exactly like you had it on your screen. It's not easily manipulated. You've got to use other programs for that. But if you are doing a presentation and you're doing a handout, a PDF is a great way to do it. That it can be emailed out, it can be shared with people, and it comes back up. One of the things that's frustrating is that I've had students do presentations or projects, and when it comes to me, it's messed up simply due to the fact I don't have the font that they had. It might have been a specialty font. So I encourage people, when you are doing something like this and you're going to share it with people, save it 2 ways and send it to them 2 ways. You can send it as a PDF, you can send it as an ODS, or you can send it as an Excel file. The reason being, if it's a PDF, like we're going to do here, it will show exactly the way it looked on your screen. All right, so I'm going to hit print, and please don't be confused. When I'm saving as a PDF, you've got to print it first. So if I look up here, and I was just doing that earlier, so it came up as my destination. Normally, it will come up as my printer. And this is kind of a confusing piece for people. And I apologize, my Wi-Fi is a little slow tonight. All right, normally my OfficeJet 6960, which is my printer, okay, comes up as the option. And that's typically when you're going to print, that's the way it looks. But we're going to save this as a PDF. Okay, and you can see the color comes back. It looks just like it did. All right, I'm going to hit save. All right, we're going to find a place to put it. You can see my other PDFs that I had. Yeah, I'll just save it on the desktop. I'm going to do it as a trial. Now, if you'll notice here, the saved as type, it's PDF here. Okay, now minimize out of everything. Get out of Skype. All right. Where did I save it? Maybe I didn't save it. Did I save it on the NICC? No, I can't remember, but this is an example of what those PDFs are going to look like when you save it, okay, versus if I'm saving it as a different file. Now, the last step I wanted to show you is taking these files and uploading it into Google. All right, so I'm going to go into my account, my Drive folder, and I'm going to upload these. So I'm in my Drive. I've already got a folder, and I'm going to hit New, File, Upload. All right, and you can see I've got various other things. I'm going to hit, I think it was my ODS is going to, here we go. It was in the download. So you'll notice that this is my Project 1 Leader payroll, but instead of looking like these other files, Microsoft Excel, this is going to say Open Document Spreadsheet. So I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to hit Open, and it is going to upload this because I want to show you how these different things look. All right, and then we're going to upload a PDF. I wish I would remember where I just put this to. Do you ever have that moment? I'm having that moments more and more, it seems like. All right, so on my desktop, let me go into this folder. Maybe that's where I put it. Well, now there we are. This is one of the examples I've saved. I'm going to hit Open. All right, when you upload this document, you will notice that it looks different. Okay, and again, this is not to be manipulated. This is simply easier to hand out to people, and when they bring it up, it's going to look exactly on their computer the way they did it. Okay, and you can see here when I open this one, new project .ods. This is the extension. So anybody that's looking, they know that this was saved as an open source. Now let's try and upload an Excel file and see what the difference is here. And I'm not seeing what I wanted to upload. We'll do Gus's Groceries. Okay. All right, Gus's Groceries has the .xlsx. That extension is for Microsoft Excel. So if I'm looking at these, I can tell the difference, how they were saved by the extension, okay? And let's go back and show you that PDF. There we go. So do you see how this has a completely different look? By being able to save things as a different way, it gives you options how to share it with people in a way that is more meaningful to them, more user-friendly. And that's really what technology should be about, is how to make things more user-friendly for you and for those you're sharing with. All right, thanks guys, have a great night.